there is still demand to come to Tahoe. And the stories that we're hearing are, hey, I live in a small apartment with my family in San Francisco, and I'm scared, and I want to get to Truckee because I think it's safer.
Of our interdependence that requires of this moment that we direct a statewide order for people to stay at home.
With a statewide shelter in place, you'd figure vacation destinations like Tahoe would be a ghost town.
This last weekend, it was crazy here. It was like a normal tourist weekend.
As the COVID-19 pandemic continues to worsen, locals here in the Tahoe area are worried as tourists and second homeowners continue to come to the area.
Because we can't run away and escape like them. We can't go to their neighborhood and hide.
Mike Stram has lived in Truckee for nearly 27 years, but now he and his wife have to travel to Reno for groceries, as he says his local stores have been pillaged by out-of-towners.
I would say somewhere between a third and half the cars in that parking lot are not from here. They are not full-time residents here.
A lack of resources is a growing concern for locals, particularly medical resources.
We have 6 ICU beds here. Even without a very highly transmittable virus like this going around, oftentimes those beds are close to being full. So now with COVID here, it just compounds that, and it creates a really scary scenario.
For a town that depends on tourism, changing their message has been difficult.
We want you here, but not right now.
So it's our job to promote tourism, which is not what we're doing right now. So it feels a little funny. This is the biggest challenge I've ever seen in this destination, and it's we can get past this if we all pull together and do the right thing.
Jim Winterberger has tried to do the right thing by stopping renting 250 vacation properties in the area.
Honestly, this has been a gutting experience. I ran this company on 9/11. I ran it through the tough times in 08 and 09. And, while each event is unique and horrible, this is a very, very different thing.
But he says it has been financially devastating.
Hundreds of thousands of dollars have already gone away. I would not be shocked if that hit $1 million pretty soon.
And while he's been hit hard, he's urging others renting out properties to follow suit.
There is still demand to come to Tahoe. I can tell you that locals in North Tahoe and Truckee are not happy to see tourists here right now. They're not happy to see second homeowners here right now. There's a level of fear and anxiety that I've never seen before.
Placer County, which part of the Lake Tahoe area falls under, issued a clarification today, saying short-term property rentals are not critical infrastructure and should only be used to house the homeless, those in isolation or quarantine, or if they're being used by the homeowners. Airbnb has also issued a response to COVID-19 with a more flexible cancellation policy. However, for areas outside Placer County like South Lake Tahoe, you can still find availability.
We've seen a huge drop in visitation, not as much as we'd like.
That's why locals like Mike Stram want more enforcement. He hopes California officials will shut down Airbnb and other similar rentals altogether.
I believe that the Airbnbs should be completely stopped. It's not that time for somebody to be trying to make a profit or self-subsidize themselves at other people's expense. I think that is just tragic right now.
We need a little time, and our message is, the mountain town you love needs you to love it from a distance.